Hello and welcome to MJ Studies. Today we will discuss about replication rules in Amazon S3. So what is replication rule, how we can use it, where we can use it, how we create it. We'll see step by step all those processes. So yeah, what is replication rule in Amazon S3? Replication is the automatic asynchronous copying of object across buckets in the same or different AWS regions. It replicates newly created objects and object updates from a source bucket to a specific destination bucket. You use the Amazon S3 console to add replication rules to the source bucket. So replication is used to copy your data from one bucket to your target bucket or another bucket in either same region, different region, or either in the same AWS account or in the different AWS account. You can use any of the target to store your data, to copy your data from one bucket to another bucket. Use replication rules to define options you want Amazon S3 to apply during replication, such as server-side encryption, replica ownership, transaction replicas to another storage class or more. So yeah, with the help of replication rules, we can either directly copy the same data from the source bucket to target bucket, or we can change the things that in the source bucket, if our data is not encrypted, but in target bucket we want our data to be encrypted, then it would be encrypted in our target data. In target data we can change the storage class, we can change the replication type, we can change the ownership, and all those we can do so many things in the target bucket. We'll see those things in our video. So yeah, now we'll check that how we can do this replication in our AWS S3 account. So in our AWS S3, so as you know, we created our bucket MJ study 1234 in our previous videos. So with the help of that video, we created another bucket target MJ study 1234 in the same region, Mumbai region. So yeah, and now what we are going to do, we'll just configure the replication rule. Yeah, as you see, there is no object present here. And one more thing, please remember that to enable the replication rule, we need to enable the versioning, because without versioning, replication rule won't work. So we need to enable versioning. If you don't know that how we need to enable the versioning, I'll put that video in the I button. Please go and check that video also. Yeah, now we'll go to create a replication. Before that, as you know, that in our previous video we created lifecycle rule. If you don't know about lifecycle rule in S3, or no, I don't have idea about this, how we can create configure, then you can also check that video in the I button. I'll put the link of that video in the I button, so please check for that video also. Now we'll go and create a replication rule. So yeah, to create replication rule, we need to go to management. In the management, you found the option replication rule. Just click on create replication. Yeah, here it will ask us about the replication rule name, so we'll give the rule name MJ study. Yeah, now it asks us that are you need to enable it while after just creating after, or you need to disable it. So we are going to enable it. It will ask us about the priority level of the replication rule. If you have multiple replication rules, then you can prioritize your rules according to this. Now we can say this, here you already found that source bucket is selected and the source region is also selected. Here you can specify other, you want to filter the rule for specific files or specific prefix, then you can choose this. I am applying this to all my complete bucket, complete objects from my bucket. Yeah, here you found two options, that either choose the bucket in this account, or you can specify the another account. You need to give the AWS 12 digit AWS account ID, or if you have any other account ID which you configured in IAM rule, then you can give that that account ID too. Here, and the bucket name, what is the destination bucket name. We'll using the same in our same account we have bucket which we created, target MJ study 1234. So we are choosing this bucket. As you found that in my target bucket, I am the versioning is not enabled, so it gives notification that please enable versioning for this activity. So I am enable the versioning. You can enable versioning by here, or you can enable by going to properties and then enable. So I am enabling my versioning from here, and now you see that versioning is enabled. Here you found IAM role. So if you have any IAM rule which you created earlier for this activity, then you can enter the IAM role ARN, or if you don't have IAM role, then just click on create new IAM role. So it will automatically create and configure IAM role according to this. If you want your replication objects to be encrypted, then you can choose encrypted option, or if you don't want it to be encrypted, just disable it. We'll disable it. If you change the storage class to any of the storage class, as we discussed in our previous video, what are the storage class types, so you can check that video also. So you can choose that standard storage classes, or either go with the same as our source storage classes. Here is real time control, that it gives you 99.99% of object within 15 minutes. So it will cost extra cost. If you apply this feature, then it costs you extra. If you have matrix notification alert CloudWatch, and it also fees you extra. there is a delete marker replication. You can also enable it. It's a new feature. You can also enable it, the delete marker feature. If you delete any file, so if the delete marker is come to that file, so you can replicate the delete marker file. You can also replicate the modification sync and all those. So you can do so many things. You can enable if you want anything. Yeah, just save it. So we saved it. Yeah, here it asks us that if you are you want to enable the replicate the existing data in your target bucket, or just go with the new one. So we'll go with the new one. We don't no do not replicate existing objects. So yes, yeah. So once it's completed, you found that here our rule is created. It's in enabled stage. Our destination bucket name, our priority, entire bucket scope, source same as source, and you can find here complete details. Also we'll go over here and you can check the all details over here. By the help of action, you can edit, disable, delete your replication rule. Yeah, now what we are going to do, we are going to upload the file over here. Add a file. Yeah, I am created test.txt file where in which there is no data, so it's a 0 byte file. It took little bit time to upload in the destination bucket, so that's why I took a less size file. So yeah, now you see that our file is uploaded in our main bucket, source bucket. I'll refresh it. It's uploaded in our source bucket. Now I'll check that the file is uploaded in our destination bucket or not. So yeah, just clicking on it. Yeah, there is no file yet. So yeah, I am pausing this video because it will take around 10 to 15 minutes to upload file from source bucket to destination bucket. So once it available, I'll just restart my video. Yeah. So yeah, now we'll check our test nj study 1234 and refresh it. After around 5 to 10 minutes, the file comes, that test.txt file which we uploaded, and in between, while the video is paused, I uploaded one more file. I'll show you. Yeah, I uploaded this file also, so it automatically comes in this bucket, as you see once when I refresh it. So now you see that this file automatically comes in test.txt which we uploaded. Now by the help of replication management, you can just copy your data from your source bucket to destination bucket. With in destination bucket, you can configure according to yourself. Either you want to encrypt the data, you want to change the storage class type, you want to put any delete markers to be copied in this, then you can also do this. As you see that these files are comes up with the version ID because versioning is enabled. Yeah, with the help of replication, you can use this in the production period when there are so many files are uploaded in the S3 bucket, and it's a very important files which are not 99.99% to be available at any cost of time. So you can replicate those files to the target bucket in any other destination, in any other region, or in any other AWS account, so that your files are replicated in other S3 resource, and it would be safe when any disaster comes to any of the AWS region or any of the availability zone. Yeah, thank you for watching this video, and if you have any doubt, feel free to comment below. Please like, share and subscribe. NJ Study. Goodbye.